GMI helped me with my transition from university to work by kind of giving a platform for a lot of new graduates to adapt to the working environment together in a foreign country. So you're really taken out of your comfort zone, but at the same time, you're with a lot of other people who just graduated. So we're all kind of going through it together, and no one has an upper hand because we're in their hometown. We're all experiencing work life together, and I think that was really important, and it's definitely affected the way that I approach work life here.
The transition was so much smoother because I had this time in India. It was sort of the bridge between coming right out of college to going into the real world. And it provided the confidence to really tackle the job once you got on site.
I really think it's the exposure to the culture and getting to know the people and know the places where they live. It's been very beneficial, at least in our project, because it's going from the bench to the client. I mean, it was quick.
Building relationships is really key. I had one official mentor who was my supervisor, but there were a handful of other people who were kind of there and very available for me, very eager to help me out, who constantly went out of their way to, make sure that I was, learning what I was supposed to learn, having a good time, really getting what I wanted out of it. They kind of helped me set up a ramp-up plan, so, get a few of the core competencies, get some experience on the project, and kind of, start to work with other people on the team.
I would say the GMI is very unique. It's a unique experience, and I would advise everyone to embrace as much as you can. I know for some people it might be a cultural shock to go to India, or just it's a completely different place compared with US or UK, but I advise that it's something different, and it's obviously work, it's training to be a consultant, but it's also a culture that you can embrace and just be part of it.
We learned business knowledge, domain knowledge. We learned about technology, and we learned about project management, agile methodology. So it doesn't matter what they throw at me. I generally have some inkling of some of the background behind it.
So right now I'm helping a client build a web portal for one of their asset management divisions. And my day-to-day includes a lot of business analysis, a lot of managing development from India, just making sure that the project is in good shape. Without GMI, I would have joined my project clueless and unable to kind of carry out the day-to-day tasks, but GMI really sowed the seeds and prepared me for work.
The reason I think Sapient has really worked for me is the people. They're incredible. I've met many new friends. I mean, we go out after work and you get to hang out, and it doesn't feel like you're at work. It almost feels like a family to some extent. And I also really like how people care about you and how you're growing within the company.
So I'm working on an implementation of trading software for a large investment bank, and my role is that of a business analyst, and what that effectively means is that I, on a daily basis, have to help the client understand what his problems are, what solutions can be found to those problems, and how to implement those solutions, basically. It's quite simple, actually.
I think Sapient is very uniquely positioned across many different spaces, and one that's advantageous for people our age.
I'm proud to be part of Sapient, and I think that's largely in part because of the solid foundation we had coming in from the Global Market Institute. You'll never find anything like it.